So, yeah, my cousin, because now I'm having to re-record this, even though I told you a minute ago that I had one. I can't find it on my hard drive, so I might have accidentally deleted it. I didn't think so, but it's possible. So anyway, he does this weird hippie bullshit. Anyway, I started in March on my mechanics job. April went to Chicago. Came back and my cousin's like, auras and this and that, and you're totally cool for this and that. I don't know. It was really weird. Anyway, after that, then it was more of like, I guess he said that one of our coworkers, which is our manager, and another coworker that doesn't work there anymore sexually assaulted him because they wanted to like take his like happiness or something. I don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm the only one that's not supposed to know about it, but I totally do because my boss told me. But that makes 3 sexual offenders, 3 at my job. So, or I guess we're down to 2 now because Dutch quit on Friday, but he wasn't really guilty. Whatever, you get the idea. Um, so yeah, there's that, and then so he asks shit like, like your auras, and he thinks all these stones have properties, and I get it. Like, I personally believe in some of that, but not being willing to use like medical technology to help yourself because you'd rather like hold a rock in your hand seems really stupid to me. And yeah, that's kind of the way my cousin is. Anyway, he took off his finger at the first knuckle all the way down to um like here, I think, which is just above your first knuckle, all the way down to the bone. He was using a grinder, and then it skirted around the grinder, caught underneath it, and like, so, boop, done. The other thing is that he caught this finger in a chain, um, swung it up and gouged in, and he came in and he was bleeding everywhere, and he didn't really want to wash it out or anything, so I had to go get some rags and cut him down and then wrap his hand. Yeah, down to the bone. But the good part is that I know that I could actually handle an ENT job because I just looked at the blood and was like, yeah. But yeah, so my cousin's developing schizophrenia pretty much, and his mom has it, so it's not that surprising. But he doesn't want to have it. And if you think about it, you're like, who really wants to be a schizophrenic? So I can understand that, but at the same time, you fucking gotta handle it. And he's not doing it, and he's not taking his time. He's not caring for himself. So he's going to lose his house, which my dad bought him, and he lost his car a couple months ago because he just wasn't maintaining it. And yeah, he spends all of his money on drugs, and typical stoner kind of deal with that. I mean, there's a difference between getting stoned and, during the day you're doing something with yourself, and spending all of your time stoned when you're not at your job. And my cousin's kind of the second one, and kind of this terrible mix of a third option, which is you can't even stay sober at work. So, yeah, I mean, the drugs aren't making him schizophrenic or act that way, but he is delusional. I would definitely say that. But, yeah, I actually said this in the other video, but it was like 5.5 minutes long at that point. Ask me more directed questions, and I will make a video with easier answers, because so much shit's gone down in the last year that I don't even know where to start. I mean, I could explain things better. It's the holiday season, so the brain, and honestly, I don't know, for some weird reason, like, I literally slept, I don't know, shit, 7 p.m. here. I slept all day today, pretty much. I got up at 7 to take Felix to get that other dog. Oh, we were going to mate our dog. Anyway, I went to go pick up the other dog, and Felix didn't take it well, so the other dog was late or whatever, and I brought Felix home instead, and then I get this call at like 11 in the morning from the guy, and he's like, oh, I was running late, and I didn't even get to work, and so, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, he wants to have Felix go to work on Christmas, which I don't know, like, he doesn't do well in cars with me, but he does great in cars with Mandy, and he's sitting here. You wanna come in the lap? Come here. Come here. Oh, this is a Felix. No lick. No lick. Yeah. So, this is a Felix. Yeah. You too. Oh, gross. He actually used to lick Allie after he licked his dick. so he would give her penis kisses. Yeah, but anyway, more directed video. Cousin, that's not even like the tip of the iceberg, but like he says some really terrible things. Like I'm the answer to his prayers, and then I'm too busy running my own life to deal with his problems and shit, which makes no sense to me. So yeah, hey, look at this. I'm actually awake this time, and I still derailed this conversation. I really want some freaking eggnog, like bad. So I think I might check into that. I don't know. I'll upload this while you are AFK, and then you can ask me questions and stuff. Because, yeah. Felix, stop licking my hand. Look at my hand. I love you, but I do not need your dick. You know that.